Man, we'll see what day number 2 brings you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Day one here on Bay de Noc, upper portion of Green Bay and Gladstone, Michigan. My name is Jeff Kell. We'll take you through the afternoon here on the 2026 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. Day one of 2 days up here on the bays. The anglers able to fish both Little Bay and Big Bay, but they must stay in the Michigan waters of the bay, and I don't think they have a problem with that right now. Green Bay known for this time of year being very tough in that lower portion of the bay, the Wisconsin portion, and so the anglers oftentimes finding their way up here onto the Michigan side anyways. The anglers, lots of them, fishing Big Bay, making a big run. They had some big waves they had to deal with this morning. Others making the decision to stay close, not break anything, and maybe give it all on day number 2. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us at Van Cleef Park here in Gladstone, Michigan. It's been a great couple of days here already. The anglers have been excited all week as they go ahead and try to figure out what this body of water is going to give them for today and tomorrow. Over $452,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs in this event, including a brand new Ranger 620 with a Mercury 250 valued over $100,000 plus $15,000 cash to the winning pro and $10,000 cash to the winning co-angler or amateur here on the National Walleye Tour. We thank Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, Progressive Insurance, Ranger and Nitro Boats, Garmin, Mercury Marine, TH Marine, Rapala, APCO, Gamakatsu, Sunline, Power Pole, Visit Escanaba, Delta Area Chamber of Commerce, Great Lakes Sport Fishermen for helping us out, City of Gladstone, and Terrace Bay Hotel for supporting the National Walleye Tour here in 2026. We have weighed a few boats already. 29 pounds, 9 ounces is what leads right now. We've got another boat waiting to weigh right now. Mike Miller out of Medina, Ohio. Come on up, Mike. He's got Brent Steinmetz, and they got 3 fish to show off here on day number 1. Early on here, we'll be weighing fish till probably after 5 o'clock this afternoon here at the marina. Glad everybody can hang out with us both here at Van Cleef Park and those watching online. 17 pounds and 4 ounces, 17.4 here on day number 1. Got to get those other 2 in there tomorrow, Mike. Congratulations. Get some photos down along the side. We've got our live release boats ready to bring fish back out as soon as we can. Nick Schlopman, he's got 5 fish alongside Tanner Payne. 5 fish. We're chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces early on. 29.9, the weight to beat early on here. Brandon Witkowski and Curtis Eichberg on the pro and the coast side. 17 pounds, 6 ounces, 17.6. Certainly need the right overs to get in there today. Anglers able to bring 1 per angler over 23 inches, and the other 3 have to be between that 15 and 23. That can make it a challenge, is deciding what fish or if you're even going to catch those fish throughout the day, and where you're going to find them. Where does it pay to make the run to? 5 fish for Ryan Dempsey out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. He's got Matthew with him. Is it Pry? Pray? Pry. Sometimes I get the names right. Other times I butcher them for years. 12 pounds, 10 ounces, 12.10. I got all 5 fish, but 12.10. Going to need some help on the scale tomorrow, but those fish are out there. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on day number 2. Anglers will come up. We'll get their fish bumped and we make sure that they're just they're walleyes. They're not trying to weigh carp or pike or anything else that you can catch out here. And then that they only got 5 of them, that only 2 are over those 23 inches max. And then we go from there. Certainly they take a penalty if they have dead fish as well. 2 fish here today for Brandon Ruffalo and Rosti Chop. Brandon bringing 2 fish. Don't think 2 fish will hit that 29 pounds, 9 ounces here today. But an opportunity to run up the leaderboard on day number 2. Everybody likes a good comeback story. We will certainly have that opportunity here. 2 fish, 5 pounds, 14 ounces, 5:14 here on day number 1 for Brandon and Rosti. Early on, flight number 1 coming in right now to the marina. Ranger 620, Mercury 250, Pro XS for the winning pro angler, and $15,000 tomorrow afternoon on this second and final day here in on Bay de Noc. I want to say in Gladstone, in Escanaba, in Bay de Noc. We're in Gladstone right now. The anglers took off out of Wells and North Shore launch. We had our rules meeting last night down in Escanaba at the Chamber of Commerce building. So we're kind of all over the place up here, and that's all right. These communities get along and work together to bring events like this, and happy to be here. It's been a number of years since the National Walleye Tour was here, and quite a few years, in fact. And so we're happy that we're able to bring them here and get to hang out here on the bays, as they would say. Tyler Elshaw got a North Dakota, Devil's Lake, North Dakota. He's got 5 fish with Ron Neth. 29 pounds, 9 ounces, the mark to beat. These guys have a great basket. Should put them in a good spot for day number 2. We're going to see over 26 pounds. 26 pounds, 14 ounces. Hold up a couple fish. 26-14. Congratulations, guys. A couple of good-looking fish in there. Got your over 23s. Yeah, that's a nice thing here is you can catch them as big as you want them. A lot of personal bests being caught here on the bays over the last number of days as they've been pre-fishing. Congratulations, guys. Get some photos down along the backside of the trailer here. Ron, go this way. We'll go that way. There you go. You bet, man. 29-9, still the mark to beat. Mitch down. He's with Cully Rostern. They got a 5-fish basket here on day number 1. We got 8 flights to try to flight them out a little bit. Spend a little time tomorrow with the anglers, a little bit more time, giving them some questions. 21-13 for Mitch and Cully. 21-13 on day number 1. Congratulations, guys. We'll find out a little bit more of what they did to catch fish tomorrow as they come up and weigh. Today we're trying to see what that bar is going to be set at. What do they have to do on day number 2 to secure the win? Chris Berglund out of Grand Rapids, Minnesota. He's fishing with Derek Carter, his co-angler, on day number 1. These co's finding out who they're going to fish with after weigh-in here today. 19 pounds and 6 ounces, 19-6, 5 fish, 19-6. Congratulations, guys. I know that's not what you wanted. I know there's some disappointment in there, but you didn't break anything, did you?
No, just our hearts.
Breaking hearts. The bays will do that, man.
Yeah, we absolutely lost a lot of fish today. I mean, we didn't even come close to fishing clean, unfortunately, and we definitely have a bag to be up there. I mean, it just unfortunately didn't happen, and it is what it is. Tomorrow's another day.
Get after it tomorrow, man. Can't say always another day. There's often another day. Oconto is our final opportunity for these anglers to qualify for the championship and the 2027 National Walleye Tour season. Nick Schertz out of Tomahawk, Wisconsin. He's coming up with 5 fish. Mitchell Williams is his co-angler out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Fishing up here, Gladstone showing out here at Van Cleef Park. Going to get over 24 pounds. 24 pounds, 5 ounces, 24.5. That's a big sigh of relief right there. I think it was of relief, right? It wasn't of disappointment.
It was a very mentally taxing day. I got a big right away. I started on something that everyone kind of was driving right by and got a really nice one right away. Kind of took the edge off, but then there was a lot more fish than I've seen, and it was the worst bite I've seen there. So I kind of hammered on him for a while. Let's let him rest. We went in, caught our unders, and that wasn't easy. Those fish were really stubborn too. And granted, I'm not making a big run. I'm fishing fish that I think are in clear water that are harder to catch right now. But we got 3 okay ones, decent, nothing great. That's probably why I'm a little lighter than what I wanted. But ran back out, gave myself an hour and a half to work with him and try to get one of those bigs, and it was tough. And we managed to get a perfect under, and then one at 2:33, and we had to be in at 3, so it kind of hurt on the way back. But
congratulations, man. Absolutely. It's a great start. 24 pounds plus, 29.9 is what leads it right now. Check out the live leaderboard at nationalwallettour.com. Kevin McCoy out of Marathon, Florida. He's got 4 fish. Dan Anderson is his co-angler here on day number 1. I know this isn't what Kevin was hoping to weigh here on day 1 or day 2 for that matter, but you got another crack at it tomorrow. 9 pounds, 15 ounces here today.
Yeah, we'll take it. It was one of those days where we kept turning left and we should have went right.
You got to take what the bay gives you sometimes. That's where you can start, and we'll see you on day number 2, man. Thanks. Jack Lee out of Watertown, South Dakota, your next pro to the stage. He's got Rick Warner out of Michigan with him. 5 fish. This should be another good basket. 29.9 is the mark to beat. This will sit at 25 pounds, 5 ounces, 25.5. Got a couple of nice fish in there. 25.5 sitting near the top of the leaderboard. Certainly if you got 25 and up, I feel like you got a chance, maybe even high 24s, you got a chance at cracking the top of the leaderboard tomorrow. Certainly when it counts. Brand new Ranger boat up for grabs, $15,000. No big deal, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun out there. We caught a lot of fish today. It was a rough ride on the way there. Came with Stevie 22, took care of us, and came back with what we got here, and couldn't be more happy. I like this place, man. Being from South Dakota, this place is a ball, so I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Congratulations, guys. We'll let you get those fish over into the water here, get some pictures, and we'll see you on day number 2. Connor Fox out of Phelps, New York, your next pro. Reese Berthoff, his co-angler. Connor used to fish in Lake Erie and some big water as well. This is certainly classified as that big water. It's got some big fish in it, too. Didn't quite find those real big ones. 18 pounds, 4 ounces, 18.4 here on day number 1.
We had a lot of fun. We caught a lot of fish. Reese is an animal. We just didn't land on the bigs today. Couldn't get them to bite.
See you on day number 2. Congratulations, guys. Grab those fish, get some photos. Appreciate the folks from the Great Lakes Sport Fishermen Club here in Gladstone and Escanaba for helping us out. Got some great volunteers behind the trailer giving us a hand. 3 fish for McKeever Dahlberg out of Billings, Montana. He's got Jeremy Bankston with him as his co here on day number 1. Just a few fish here today. McKeever, I told you to make it worth it. 3 fish. Don't feel so disappointed. Trying to see this with the shade here. 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 7.3. Yeah, I know it's not what you wanted to see today.
No, I went to my slot fish spot. They weren't there, so I buzzed to my big fish spot. Weren't there, so I buzzed back and caught those.
You got something today. It's better than just putting the boat on the trailer.
Yeah, it is. It was windy. It got nice out, so that was good.
We'll see you on day number 2, man. Redemption. Damon Golke out of Nishkoro, Wisconsin. He's got 4 fish to show off here today. Got David Smithberg with him on day number 1. Co-anglers will jump into a different boat on day number 2. All right. David carefully setting them on the scale. I appreciate that. 17 pounds, 10 ounces, 17.10 for Damon and David here on day number 1. David, if you don't mind grabbing those, getting some photos. Damon, you know, opportunities abound, but got to make it count each day.
Yeah, we were on the right fish, absolutely. When I pulled up and launched my boat this morning, trolling motor battery said 35%. So I made it happen. I drifted all day, couldn't chase any fish. The marks were there, but I'll tell you what, my co-angler, he kept my head in it all day, but it has been a lousy 3 events for me. This is kind of a home body of water for me. My expectations were a lot higher than what they showed. In practice showed, and I'm disappointed, but we're going to go get charged up, come back tomorrow, pulling in 30 dirty 30s on the scales, hopefully. So we're still in it. We're not going to hang our head too high, but we're still working kinks out, it seems like. So
rookie seasons in a league like this, man, certainly it's a mental game. So don't kick yourself too hard. Get yourself plugged in tonight. Get yourself righted, and we'll see you on day number 2, man.
Thanks,
congratulations. Peyton Franzine on the way. He's got Lance Schultz with him. 3 fish today. 3 fish here today. You have Lance, yep.
Yeah.
You guys had an adventure.
We have another 2 hours to fish, or give or take. My pro, Peyton, broke down. We sheared some bolts on our engine, so luckily number boat 17 brought us in. We have a nice bag going. Unfortunate we couldn't finish the rest of the today, but I know that Peyton will come back strong tomorrow.
3 fish for 17 pounds, 6 ounces, 17.6. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, it sucks to have that type of stuff happen. I'm glad you were able to get in. We'll make sure that Peyton gets off the water. Yeah, some good-looking fish. He's got 2 of them in there like that. and could not finish out that bag with all 5. He had 2 hours left to fish, but the way the National Walleye Tour rules read, they can grab a ride with another competitor and keep their fish separate as long as they get in within their time. So they're all within their time. We'll just make sure that Peyton gets off the water, and we'll get his boat worked on here this evening. Sheldon Menninger, he's got 1 fish here today. Scott Yindra fishing with him. 1 fish here, chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces. This needs to be a world record to take that, but 1 fish here today will go 4 pounds, 2 ounces, 4-2 on day number 1 for you, man.
Yep, we went out, did what we were going to do. We had a good week, but you know what? It happens. We'll go back out tomorrow. Had a great partner with me today, and hopefully the weather stays good. We'll catch them tomorrow, boss.
All right, buddy. We're looking forward to it. As always, these anglers from all over the walleye world, great attitudes abound. And that's what you have to have. This is a tough game sometimes mentally. You just got to stay in it. 5 fish for Wayne Butts, your pro out of Abrams, Wisconsin. Kevin Warney's out of Esteline, South Dakota, his co-angler. They got 5 fish to show off here on day number 1. Known Wayne for many years, fishing on the Masters Walleye circuit, coming over and playing on some home-ish body of water here. 23 pounds, 4 ounces, 23.4. Solid day for you.
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit opposite of what I expected. We caught way more unders than I expected, and we had a little harder time with the overs, and what wasn't the case all week, but still pretty happy with that bag.
See you on day number 2, guys. We'll let you get some photos down along the side here. 23.4. J.J. DiBernardi out of Wayne, Illinois, and Randy Peterson out of Wallace, Michigan. We roll on here today. We've got 8 flights. We'll be weighing fish till after 5 o'clock here today. Final flight will be doing at 4:45. We'll get them across the stage as they come through. 17 pounds, 10 ounces, 17.10 today for their 5 fish for J.J. and Randy. I mean, not bad. There's worse out there.
Yeah, no, it was, we rolled into Little Bay here at 2 o'clock with 0 fish in the boat. So this was a last-minute scramble in our under spot, and it panned out better than I thought it was gonna. But tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day. Go after those overs. Congratulations, guys. Those big overs to be had. A lot of personal bests being broke all week long. Not for everybody, but there was a number of them. Evan Rosemore out of Minnesota. He's got 5 fish, your pro. He's got co-angler Jacob Johnson with him on day number 1, rather. Second day tomorrow. Bringing family up. Great opportunity to hang out on stage. 17 pounds, 10 ounces. 17 pounds, 10 ounces. Certainly can get bigger tomorrow.
Yeah, we had a lot of fish come off today. It's just the way they were biting. A couple days ago, they were choking it. They've got some pressure. They were just nipping at it. And just didn't get them to the boat. We had the right ones on to maybe not quite that 29-pound leader right there, but we had enough to stay in it, and unfortunately, that's just how it falls sometimes.
Get him on day 2, man. Yep, good to see you. 29 pounds, 9 ounces, still your leader. Brandon Witkowski and Curtis Eichberg fishing together. They were one of the first ones to weigh in here today. All right, just getting note that we had another boat adrift out there, but they got it fired up. They're taking a 0 for the day. They're just getting to the boat launch and gonna weigh. So that safety's absolutely paramount here. Care more about them making sure they can get on and off the water, or off the water rather than even weighing fish. So it's good news to hear. Tom Wynn, your 2025 National Walleye Tour champion. He's coming up with Corey Williams here, weighing 5 fish on day number 1. Looks like a decent basket of fish. Going to be in those low 20s, 22 pounds, 5 ounces. Solid day. Can improve from there, though. There's improvements to be made.
Oh, yeah, there's giants up here. Last time we were here, well, not here, but we went out of Kano and made the run way up north, 100-mile one-way run. Caught that 32-incher. I mean, so they're out there, and I'm just ready to get out there tomorrow. And that's the thing. They just have the right ones just have to be down there for you to be looking at, and that's all there is to it.
Is it Do you have these spots that you have locked in on your mind over the course of the last couple of years, doing well out here on the bay? Is it just a beeline right for those spots to see if that same fish is there?
Yeah, so in practice, I always go check spots that I did well in, except for in the championship last year where I did really well. That's way off limits. So I focused in the upper bays here, and, but they're moving, they're roaming, and it's just a matter of, like I said, just covering water. Like, I don't know how many people I passed today with my trolling motor, just going around there searching for that right one to cast at. Sure. Yeah.
Congratulations, man. We'll see what you can do on day number 2 for 22 pounds today. Justin Sieverding out of Fort Pierce, South Dakota. He's got Tim Jans with him out of Fox Lake, Wisconsin. They got a 5-fish tournament limit. Justin, decent bag of fish. Happy to have you up here. How does this basket feel for you, man? 25 pounds, 12 ounces, 25-12. Guys, hold up a couple of fish. You earned some time here with some fish on stage. Some healthy fish here on the bay. Like, hold on tight. Looks like they're feisty yet. No need to give anybody a headache. We got the Great Lakes sport fishermen helping us out. Getting fish released here today. Tim, if you don't mind grabbing those, we'll take a quick minute with Justin. How's that feel, man?
It was a pretty fun day. I only did. You can tell me if you believe this, but I only did one dumb thing today. I only brought 2 Monster Energy drinks in the boat. So about 45 minutes in, I was out of those, and then I was forced to drink Powerade Zeros. So, but overall, really a great day. I get a lot of messages from people who fish as co-anglers wanting to know, what my expectation is and what a good co-angler is. And I had one of the best today. This is the second time I fished with Tim. He is just too efficient in the boat. Like, I'm messing around. We're using night crawlers like about everybody. But he's getting crawlers out. He's doing this, doing that, making sure the fish are in the live well. I can't thank him enough for that. We just work really well as a team, and that helps so much, especially it was a little bit sporty out there. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow if the weather hasn't changed and the wind is going to be just a tish less.
Well, I hope so for you, man. Congratulations. Great job. Love to see the success of everybody. Chris Walker, he's got 4 fish to bring to the stage. Ryan Steffen, his co-angler, chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces here on day number 1. We get 4 fish here. We'll get that locked in and let you start worrying about day number 2 and what you got to do to play catch up here. 12 and some change. 12 pounds, 4 ounces, 12.4. There's bigger fish to be had.
There's way bigger fish. I just struggled till late this afternoon. Finally got the rest of our fish. Well, we were one short, but yeah, it was just something changed for me, and I didn't capitalize on it. So hopefully we can change it up tomorrow. So
there's another day here. There's another day. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Next team to the stage. Next set of anglers to the stage, Ryan Hansen. They're a team for the day, at least. Brandon Benning, his co-angler. They got to work as a team. We just heard Justin talking about that with Tim. We've got 18 pounds, 3 ounces, 18.3 here on day number 1. Not the worst. Got some room for improvement. Got to get the right fish in the box tomorrow, and we'll see you across the stage on day number 2. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Tyler Walden out of Carlos, Minnesota. He's got Hayden Meese fishing alongside of him. Young Hayden finding out what it's like to be a co-angler. I have a feeling he won't take long to step up to the pro side, but Tyler taking him out today with 18 pounds and 1 ounce. Not bad. Got starting on the right overs, I suppose. Unders can improve for sure.
Yeah, exactly. It was just a light switch. Something happened today, and I didn't capitalize. Tried to adjust, and I took a left when I should have took a right, I think. So.
Not the only one. It sounds like that's happened for a few. We'll let you get some photos down along the backside of the trailer here today, and we will see you on day number 2. Dan Harper out of Sheffield Lake, Ohio. He's got Matthew, is it Barrero? Barrero. I was close, I guess. Got 3 fish here today. Got one real nice one in there. Certainly one of the nicer overs in the boxes today. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. Not bad for 3 fish. Would love to get rid of that one smaller one in there. Another partner for the big one would be helpful too.
Yeah, we jumped a couple bites this morning. That probably would have helped us with the under game, but I got to give the credit to Matt. He was seasick all morning, kind of took a little nap and kind of rallied up and then stuck a nice over, so that was very helpful.
Congratulations. Good job, man. Good job. I understand what it's like to get seasick. I may be the only tournament director in the nation that gets as seasick as I do, just looking at the water sometimes. John Fellaw is coming up. He's got 5 fish alongside Gary Slagle. 5 fish here on day number 1. Good to have that here on the first day. You can kind of mentally check in for day 2. 21 pounds, 10 ounces. Kraken 21 as well. 21-10 here on day number 1. Gary, if you don't mind grabbing those. John, you feel comfortable you can do that again tomorrow or better?
I got those. We got those before 9 o'clock locally, and then we decided to make a long run, and it didn't pay off. We burned all our gas, and we might run out of gas before we get back to the boat ramp. But tomorrow we have different spots to try, so excited.
Congratulations, man! Over 21 pounds here today. We appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us here at Van Cleef Park in Gladstone. The anglers launched at North Shore. They're coming here to weigh. They got to make their way back to North Shore to load their boats. And then tomorrow we'll have a number of them coming in to hang out with everybody here at Van Cleef to watch the final weigh-in. Day number 2 here in Michigan. Austin Tomasek. He's from Hemlock, Michigan. He won in Monroe on the other side of the state earlier this year. He's got a nice big basket of fish to weigh in here today. 27 pounds, 1 ounce, 27-1, certainly within striking distance. Hold up a couple of fish here on day 1. Great job, guys. Philip Tyson, his co-angler, reaping the benefits of fishing with one of the hottest sticks on the National Walleye Tour this season. Austin, back in Michigan. It's got to be something with that M here that allows you to just focus on and catch some big fish.
Yeah, it's actually nice not being 17 hours away from home. You know, it's 4 hours from my door here. This is like one of the first times I've ever fished up here. I fished up here in this area one time last year for the MWC, and you know, it's an awesome place to fish. I've been learning a lot. Yeah, we had a good day today, and hopefully we can go out and do it again tomorrow.
29-9 is leading. You're sitting at 27-1. Just a couple more of the right bites at the right times, man, and you're sitting right there for another trophy. Congratulations. We'll see you on day number 2. Vince Moldenhauer, he's coming up from Onalaska, Wisconsin. Your pro, Trip Olson's out of North Dakota, his co-angler here on day 1. 5-fish tournament limit to the stage for Vince and Trip. Going to try to get past 18.5 pounds. It's going to sit there right on the edge and balance. Got a couple of fish I'm sure you would like to replace there today. 18 pounds, 7 ounces, 18.7. What do you think, man?
It was a fun day. I mean, we swung for it, went for the home run ball early, and just kind of came back and scrapped whatever we could at the end.
Get after another day. Congratulations. Great job. One more day here up on the bays. The wind this morning was more than forecasted, so the anglers, some of them making different plans in their head. Some of them still going to just send it and get to where they got to go. Randy Topper, your next pro angler, coming up with his 5 fish alongside Mike Knudsen. 29-9, the mark to beat. Decent basket of fish hitting the scale right now for Randy and Mike. We're going to see better than 26 pounds, 5 ounces, 26.5. Hold up a couple fish there, guys. 26.5 here on day number 1. Not too bad. We've certainly seen smaller getting the right overs. The angler's able to bring 2 fish to the stage. Each one of them gets a 23-plus fish here on Little Bay. Regardless if they're fishing Big Bay or Little Bay, they have to come back through Little Bay in order to make it back here. So that regulation holds here in the state of Michigan. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on day number 2 and round this thing out, see what we can do for a nice check, possibly taking the top spot. You can check out the live leaderboard online at nationalwalletetour.com. Over $452,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs in this event. $119,000 in White River Marine Group contingencies, $1,000 in Garmin contingencies. You got that Garmin trolling motor. You've got Garmin exclusive. You got an opportunity to win some money here at the National Walleye Tour. Randy Woodland out of Fremont, Michigan. He's got 5 fish. Nick Westby alongside of him. Randy just wants to keep cashing checks here this week. He had an opportunity earlier this week. 26 pounds even. A nice basket. Couple nice overs in there. Looks like he's getting the right unders as well. That's the thing, is you can get those big overs, but if you're pairing them with fish that just squeak past 15, you're not capitalizing on what's out there. The angler's looking for those perfect unders, they call it. Those would be those fish sitting in that 22 to 22.5 inch range to round out the perfect basket. Congratulations, guys. Great job. We'll get some pictures down along the backside, and we'll see you on day number 2 here in Gladstone. We'll take off tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. from North Shore Boat Launch in Wells, Michigan, and then we'll bring them right back here tomorrow starting at 3 o'clock for the final day of the National Walleye Tour. Any one of the other volunteers, we can get working on that, or we can even get Lou to help. I don't know where Lou went, but yeah. He's the young guy. Yeah, he's the chamber guy. We can even get him on the boat as well. Okay. All right, Greg Gage Backman out of South Dakota. He's our next pro to the stage. Ted Miller's out of De Pere, Wisconsin. His go. Gage looking like a decent basket to hit the scale here as well. Certainly the right overs. Another bag over 26 pounds. 26 pounds, 11 ounces. 26-11. Hold up a couple fish. 26-11. Great job here, day number 1. Certainly want to be up in that range, 25 and over right now. Top 4 goes from 27-1 to 29-9. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Get some pictures along the backside there, and we will see you on day number 2 as you ready yourself for the final day on the bays. Anglers from all over the walleye world making their way here to Escanaba, Gladstone. Everybody having a good time. They've been here for a while, trying to figure out what the bays are going to give them, whether they want to stay in Little Bay, whether they want to go over in Big Bay. Can they get over to Big Bay fighting the waves and keeping those fish healthy to get back on time? They take a penalty if they come into our check-in point late. They take a penalty if they're handing in dead fish. So those opportunities are out there to make the right choices. You got to make the right choices in any one of these tournaments. And the National Walleye Tour is so close. These anglers have gotten so good at catching nearly every fish they see that you cannot make a mistake. You cannot trip up without it costing you here a little bit. We thank Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Progressive Insurance, Ranger and Nitro Boats, Garmin, Mercury Marine, TH Marine, Rapala, AFCO, Gamakatsu, Sunline, Power Pole. Big thank you to Visit Escanaba, Delta Area Chamber of Commerce, Great Lakes Sport Fishermen for giving us a hand here, the City of Gladstone, and Terrace Bay Hotel for supporting the National Walleye Tour here on the bays. Over $452,000 in cash and prizes. The winning pro angler taking home a brand new Ranger 620 with a Mercury 250 Pro XS and $15,000 cash. And the winning co-angler, $10,000. Winning co-angler, you got to understand the co's, they get randomized and put in a boat each day. You get in the right boat 2 days in a row. It's like kind of pulling a lottery ticket, like that golden ticket in Willy Wonka. And you got an opportunity for $10,000 to take a ride with a couple of pros here on the National Walleye Tour wherever we are. We've got one more event, qualifying event coming up in Oconto at the end of July. Looking for pros, looking for co-anglers, sign up now, nationalwaleyetour.com. We'll end out our year with the National Walleye Tour Championship in Garrison, North Dakota on Lake Sakakawea at the end of August this season. We're looking forward to doing that as well. Anglers vying for that top 40. Only the top 40 pros and top 40 co's get that chance to fish in that championship. And then there's even more on the line than that. The anglers involved in the 2026 National Walleye Tour season have the opportunity to qualify for the 2027 season. So we're going to a qualifying only process for 2027 and beyond on the National Walleye Tour. So you need to earn your way into the National Walleye Tour that way. And these anglers fishing here have that chance. If you didn't fish the National Walleye Tour this season, going to have a hard time getting back into the National Walleye Tour. Over the course of time, there may be some other opportunities. There's certainly qualifying opportunities with the Masters Walleye Circuit. You can get in as a co-angler over the course of time and make your way to a pro status here in the National Walleye Tour as well. Those opportunities are out there. You can find out more information about it at nationalwalleyetour.com. Just waiting for my office staff to get back in and start pressing buttons on the computer once again, but we will continue on here this afternoon. We've got 8 flights to get through. 4:45 is when the final flight will roll into the marina, and we'll get them weighed in. We should be weighing fish in shortly till maybe a little after 5 o'clock. It all depends on how quickly everybody's able to get in and out. Same thing tomorrow. You can expect that we'll start weighing at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and round out after 5 tomorrow evening. We'll see if I can do this myself. No, I can't see the screens. Kill a little bit more time as we wait for us to. I believe we're getting one of our release boats out, and that's what's taking a little bit of time here. We've got 2 boats with us here. We'll get them both filled out, and we'll get them out onto the bay and release fish. Appreciate the Great Lakes Sport Fishermen's Club helping us out. They're bringing ice in. They're helping bring fish back and forth. Cannot do these events without the volunteers involved in each one of the communities. And Escanaba, Gladstone, this whole area full of folks that want to see events like this here. And they do a great job making sure that we are accommodated when we arrive. Delta Area Chamber of Commerce, Lou and Vicky and all of them, we are happy to work with them each and every time we get a chance to come here. Cody Pixley's your next pro to the stage out of Manhattan, Montana. He's got Cody Creans with him. They got a 5-fish tournament limit. Cody getting the opportunity kind of last minute, but able to come over here, be able to put over 21 pounds on the scale here on day number 1. There's been smaller baskets here, man. You got a chance to keep climbing up that leaderboard.
Yeah, it started out good, and then there's a couple small ones in there we couldn't replace, so is what it is.
Get them tomorrow, man. Yep. Congratulations. Thanks so much. What's that? What? Okay, hang on. Cody. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We got to get that back on the scale. Oh, sorry. You're good. Sorry, we're going to make sure the scale's locked in here. Maybe it'll be 30 this time. Maybe it'll be 30. I think it was 21, but 21, wasn't it? Yeah, 21-1. Congrats, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Ready to go. I killed as much time as I could. All right. Next to the stage, Jake Lapine out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Kyle Smith out of Plover, Wisconsin. 3 fish here today. $15, 10 ounces, 15-10. Certainly an opportunity with 2 more fish in the box to have a bigger weight.
Yeah, hopefully fish tomorrow. I had some technical issues, so
I got to see if I can get that fixed tonight and be able to get back out tomorrow. So hard to catch up here with the 2 overs and 3 under 23, but just grind tonight, try to get everything rolling, and go back out tomorrow and do the best I can.
Congratulations, guys. Great job. We'll grab those fish, get some pictures. We'll see you on day number 2. Shane Dowdy on the way. He's out of Pennsylvania. Cody Dietz out of Iowa. Got a couple of raindrops falling, because why not? 5 fish. Got one real nice one in there. We'll love a partner like that. But they'll get 15 pounds, 2 ounces, 15-2 with their 5 fish, and an opportunity to try again tomorrow.
Absolutely. We need that second big one and upgrade the small ones too. But it was a fun day. The wind blew. It blew a lot. But, you know, it's done that every day we've been out here, and every tournament day and every pre-fish day and every day. So we're used to wind, and we'll just go out and try to do again better tomorrow and try to get that 29-pound bag to move me back up in the standings and hopefully cash a check. Great co today. He rode around with me in the wind and was very helpful, so I appreciate it.
Congratulations, guys. Grab those fish, get some photos, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow morning as we take off at 7 a.m., by the way. Hunter Nitty out of Rosemont, Minnesota, 5-fish tournament limit. Weston Wells out of Bismarck, North Dakota. His co-angler here today should be a good basket of fish. Setting it on the scale at 25 pounds, 4 ounces, 25-4. Not too bad. Certainly within that striking range. You know, that top 5's kind of high 26 and up. 25-4. Not a lot of room for improvement. You get the right fish, certainly you can do it.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, we stuck 2 7-pounders right off the bat, and we were like, all right, those are the ones we need, because a lot of these fish are weighing way light. And then we stuck 3 22s, but they just weren't our big 22 inchers that we needed, the big fat ones. I think they were 3.5s, but we'll take them, and it was a good day. It was a fun day.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Got to have the right unders, got to have the right overs in this game for sure. Chris Scoutons, he got 5 fish with John Binsfeld, his co-angler, on day number 1. These co-anglers will find themselves in a different boat on day number 2. This is a great big bag. We're chasing 29.9. Won't get all the way up to 29.9, but 28 pounds, 6 ounces. Hold up some fish. 28.6 here on day number 1 for Chris and John. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Excellent job. John, if you don't mind grabbing those fish, sliding around the side of the trailer with them. We'll get some pictures in just a second. How's that feel, man?
Pretty good. We had a good day. It was fun out there. Co-angler was great, and we had a good time.
Did you plan on it? Was that the plan today, or is it a little bit better than the plan today?
No, the plan pretty much went as planned. It went good.
Congratulations, man. You sit in a great spot. Sit in an excellent spot. Sitting in that 3rd spot right now. Owen Wilcox out of Billings, Montana, your next pro. Tom Schrader with him. They got 5 fish here today. Should be another good basket of fish setting on the scale right now. We're going to see a lot of baskets in that 25-plus range, I do believe, over the course of the next couple days. 25 pounds and 1 ounce, 25 pounds and 1 ounce, again, within that striking distance. It's going to be hard to upgrade from there because it's going to be just a matter of a little ounces here, a few ounces here throughout the next 24 hours.
Yeah, it was a fun day. I think I left some stuff out there. It took me longer than I thought to get my overs, but excited with it and ready to get back after it tomorrow.
Congratulations, man. Great job. Jacob L. out of Bismarck, North Dakota. He's got Chad Osborne out of LeClaire, Iowa. 5-fish tournament limit. Chasing 29 pounds and 9 ounces here on day 1. 22-14, dropping just below that 23-pound mark again. I would say within striking distance only because these guys got to go try to do it again. And if you can be consistent, that really ends up paying dividends in the National Walleye Tour.
Yeah, today, actually our big ones were actually the easy ones to get, and we just struggled to get those right unders. I spent a lot of time just to get the 3 that we got. I think if we improve on those, maybe move up some, but I would see what happens. There's a lot of bait moving in from just what I seen yesterday and then especially today. So every day's changing. So see what happens. Just go fishing tomorrow.
Go chase them, man. Congratulations. We'll see you on day number 2. Final day here in Gladstone tomorrow afternoon. Join us right back here at Van Cleve Park. Drake McCarthy's out of Minnesota Lake, Minnesota. Your next pro coming up. Nick Woodkey, his co. We got 5 fish here today. Decent bag of fish hitting the scale again. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot, but we are going to see something over 26 pounds. 26 pounds, 6 ounces, 26.6. Go ahead and hold some fish up, guys. We got Mom making noise in the background. Congratulations. Nice bag of fish. Again, it's going to be just a matter of a couple ounces one way or another tomorrow. Going to be tough decisions to make across the board for many of these anglers in order to make their way up the leaderboard. Dan Steer sitting at the sink right now. We'll bring him up with Noah Taranjo with 3 fish here today. 3 fish. You get it there, bud? Yeah. All right. 3 fish. Got 2 nice overs. Decent under, but 15-13. Missing those other 2 unders for sure. 15-13 here on day number 1. What's the plan tomorrow?
Oh, hopefully have a little better luck. Noah's a fantastic young man in the boat. I'll tell you what, I'd fished him any day, but we just had tough luck. We lost our first 4 fish. One was a tank, and just at the end of the day, we lost 2 more. So just one of those days, man. I just don't know.
Fishing's in the blood in the Taranjos up here. There's no doubt about it. So congratulations, guys. We'll grab those fish there, get some pictures, and we'll see you on day number 2. Justin Skipper out of here on South Dakota. Your next pro to the stage. He's got Scott Peterson out of Ramsey, Minnesota with him. All right, Justin. Couple of real nice overs on the scale here today. 26 pounds, 4 ounces, 26.4. Another great basket of fish. Couple real nice overs. Hold up a couple fish there, guys. Real nice overs. Just, again, got to pair them with the right unders, and sometimes you spend so much time searching for one or the other. You don't have all the time in the world. Justin, they come quick and easy today?
No, it was a little bit of a struggle. They weren't doing what we thought they were going to do in the morning. Took a little bit to get comfortable, but we got comfortable, got 2 good ones, and then tried to get them slots. We'll have to work on them tomorrow, though.
Congratulations, man. You get a little bit of time tomorrow. A little bit of time tomorrow. Corey Heiser out of Crookston, Minnesota. Rob Cloudfelder, his co. 5 fish here on day number 1. Corey, my hunch is you'll take it, but not as satisfied as you wanted to be here on the bay. 22 pounds and 8 ounces today.
No, that was a grind. I had that Ranger going east, west, north, south. And we put on some miles. It was obviously National Wind Tour. This isn't your fault, but all week you've been following me on social media. It's been windy all week, and for whatever reason, I think a big wind switch, maybe the storms last night, but the bite was definitely off today. We're all right. We'll go out and give her a heck tomorrow, and, we're going to try hard. So,
22, anywhere in that 22, 23. I mean, you certainly can improve by 3-4 pounds with the right fish. You really got to start making the right decisions, though, as how much time you spend on all of those fish.
Yeah, and I think today I felt it being grindy, so I did spend extra time. Couple spots it worked out, and then maybe ran out of time at the end. But it's always tournament day. This is, I don't know, 5th or 6th or 7th day I've been fishing. That was the worst day I had. So, I don't know, tomorrow will be better. We'll go get them, and great crowd. Hope to see everybody tomorrow.
Congratulations, man. Always a pleasure. Thanks, Corey. Brant Ferguson out of Lakota, North Dakota. He's got 5 fish with Zach Griffin, his co. These co-anglers, again, find themselves in a different boat on day number 2. Brant and Zach here on day 1. Good basket at 22 pounds and 1 ounce. 22 pounds and 1 ounce here. Not bad. Nothing to sneeze at, but definitely some room for improvement. chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces right now. Brandon Witkowski and Curtis Eichberg fishing together, weighing in earlier today. John Wessel out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He's got 5 fish with Michael Hall out of Antioch, Illinois. 5 fish tournament limit. These anglers looking for their 5 best walleyes. 2 can be over 23 inches. That's 1 per angler. And the rest between 15 and 23. 26-15, just shy of that 27-pound mark. Congratulations, guys. Hold up a couple of fish. 26-15, a nice basket of fish coming out of the bay once again. One of the bays. We'll talk about a little bit more of where, who, what, and why, and all that tomorrow. But can do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, those fish definitely were turning off a little bit. The bite got a little bit more grindy today. But they're there, so we just got to get them to turn on and bite our jigs, right?
That's right. Just get them into the boat, man. Congratulations. We'll see you on day number 2. Final day tomorrow afternoon. Alec Nickel out of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, your next pro. He's got 5 fish with Butch Rabitsky. 5 fish here. Butch, you're not running up here like Alec? Come on. I know why. 27 pounds, 2 ounces. A real nice bag of fish, guys. Hold up those fish. 27-2, a real nice bag. Putting them up in that top 6, 7 or so. Congratulations, guys. Good-looking basket of fish. See if you can do it one more day tomorrow.
Last 2 minutes, we got the big one.
You got to fish to the very end. You got to go.
We were like, all right, we're going to give ourselves a couple extra minutes. We wanted to upgrade our overs, and all of a sudden caught the smaller over, probably 26, 27, and he was like, oh, 1 minute to go. We should go. And I'm like, nah, one more cast. Looked at another one, casted, boom, 2 casts in a row, 2 overs, we upgraded. So
congratulations, guys. Great job. We'll see you on day number 2. Jason Treberg out of Wabasha, Minnesota. Jared Kruger. 5 fish tournament limit for these guys. Another basket over 20 pounds. Another basket over 21 pounds. Getting in the high 21s. 21 pounds, 13 ounces, 21-13. Not too bad. Some room for improvement. Was it the overs or the unders that were your problem today?
We spent too much time on our over spot this morning, and they weren't going. So we went and got our unders, shot back, and picked one up literally 10 minutes ago. So, yeah.
Got to fish to the final second for sure. Go ahead and grab those fish, grab some pictures, and we'll see you guys on day number 2. Will Pappenfuss is your next pro to the stage out of Shevlin, Minnesota. Burke Larson, his here on day 1. 5 fish tournament limit, 25 pounds, 10 ounces as we all get a shower. 25-10, not too bad, man.
Yeah, we'll take it. We ran all over the bay today trying to get our unders, so we got a 29.5 and a 30 pretty quick, and it was like, oh, we got all day to get unders, and then it turned, we got an hour and a half to find unders, so we salvaged it.
Quick how that changes. Congratulations, though, 25-10. Get some photos down along the side here. We'll get those fish back into the bay here this afternoon. Waiting for more to come in as we go throughout the afternoon here today. We've got anglers coming in all the way till 4:45 today for our final flight. Chase Parsons, he's coming up out of Denmark, Wisconsin. Eric Jones out of Appleton, Wisconsin, his co-angler. 5 fish tournament limit here on day number 1 on the bays. Chase.
Not happy. Everyone's saying that the overs were easy. They weren't easy for us today. They have been pretty much all practice. I decided to not make a run, stay close. Still thought I could get 2 good overs, and it did not happen. But we got our good unders, so I'm going to stay positive.
You do have good unders, 18-13. If you could pair those with a couple overs tomorrow, do you think you'll be able to make the run tomorrow that you maybe wanted to?
Yeah, I could have made it today, but I guess maybe I'm just getting old or something like that. But you know what? We had a fun day out there. We caught a decent amount of fish. And, tomorrow I'll probably make a run, maybe put 2 10-pounders with some 22-inchers and make a comeback.
That would be great to see. Great to see. Congratulations, man. We'll see what you can do on day number 2. Yeah, you can get 0 pounds on the scale if you break everything and don't make it back. So sometimes you just got to think of little self-preservation in there. Jake Becker out of Genoa City, Wisconsin. He's got a couple of fish with Matthew Schwab out of Duluth, Minnesota. 2 fish here today. I knew if he had 2, he was going to have the big ones. He's got 2 fish for 17 pounds, 14 ounces. We'll show off that certainly one in there, but probably the largest one we've seen hit the scale today. If not the largest, certainly getting there. One of the biggest ones. Congratulations, guys. You just need to pair them with those unders, and we'll see you on day number 2 if you can do so. Got to get them all to make it count. 29 pounds, 9 ounces, the mark to beat on day number 1. About midway through, 5 fish for Carter Canoyer out of Lake Elmo, Minnesota. Your pro to the stage alongside Andrew Demers out of Ontario. 5 fish tournament limit for these guys as they put 27 pounds, 8 ounces on the scale. 27.8 to put them up in 4th place. Guys, hold up your fish. Up into 4th with 27 plus. Great place to be. Midway through day number 1. Let's see if they can do it on day number 2. No secrets revealed right now, but we'll see what they can do on day number 2 and do it again. John Hoyer, your next pro to the stage out of Keosauqua, Iowa. Ryan Jostert out of Caledonia, Wisconsin, his co here on day number 1. John putting 24.2 on the scale. 24.2, nothing to sneeze at. Little room for improvement, but how do you start going, is this the one, is this the one, where do I got to go?
Well, I think it's probably cliche by this point, but a lot of things changed with that north wind, and some of it was just the mood of the fish, but in reality, at about 11 a.m., we went kind of back into pre-fish mode and really did some run and gun, because here in practice, if you put your trolling motor in and don't even turn your forward-facing sonar, there should be 20 of them on the screen. And we didn't find that at all today, but I think it was about 12:30, and we had only 4 fish, really small under. I asked Ryan, hey, how are you sitting in AOY? Because am I going to commit to Little Bay and try to catch unders? And he's nonchalant. He's well, I'm actually in first. And I'm oh. All right, well, we need to limit that. And so the last 2 hours we spent trying to catch some nice unders, and we did. We caught some nice ones, so that helped a lot.
It changed the perspective a little bit, right? And go after it. Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Out of Northfield, Minnesota, we've got Bill Shimoda, your next pro to the stage. He's got Noah Johnson out of Escanaba, Michigan, as his co. We knew we'd get a couple cheers there. 23 pounds, 4 ounces, 23.4, not too bad. Just got to get those slightly larger unders. I think it looks like you got the right overs.
You're exactly right. Our unders sucked. I don't know what else to say, but which was frustrating because we really were. I really expected to get some big ones, but no, it was a great day. We gave everybody a head start. We went pre-fishing for 2 hours this morning because we just couldn't figure anything out, and that was kind of the plan, just work around and figure out some biting fish. But yeah, it's great to be back. I love this place, and I can't wait to get back out one more time.
Do it tomorrow, guys. Congratulations. Great job. Get some photos along the backside, and we'll take those fish from you. Great Lakes Sport Fishing Club is helping us out here. Jesse Brady out of Slinger, Wisconsin. He's got 4 fish with Travis Krebel out of North Dakota. His pro here, or his co on day number 1. 4 fish here today. 9 pounds, 14 ounces, 9.14 on the scale, 9.14. I know that's not what you want. Get your mind right. Get in there tomorrow, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Windshields the fix. It was bumpy out there, I suppose. It's because I just bring the wind with me wherever I go. Drake Hurd out of Alexandria, Minnesota, your next pro. Eric Carter with him. Drake, the wind didn't beat you up too bad today, did it? No, not too bad. Going to put over 25 pounds, 25.4 on the scale. Number of boats in that 25-pound range. It's going to just be a matter of ounces between everybody throughout this entire next couple of days.
Yeah, we got one rat in there that was 17 inches. We couldn't get rid of that one to save our soul, and that was all part of it. So the bigger ones seemed to come a little bit easier. Let's hope it does that tomorrow. Eric was great. I mean, he caught some of the fish. It was awesome. So good day overall, and we'll see what all shakes down tomorrow.
Congratulations, man. Over 25 pounds on the scale here on day number 1 More to add to that tomorrow. They'll bring their 5 best fish tomorrow from the bays. Michigan waters only for these anglers. 29 pounds, 9 ounces, still the mark to beat. Nate Carell out of Little Suamico, Wisconsin. He's got 5 fish with Mike Hudson out of Ontario. Come on up, Nate. Mike. 5 fish tournament limit. 5 fish. Going to need a little help on the scale tomorrow. Jump up the leaderboard. Going to be in the high teens, 17 pounds, 11 ounces, 17-11. Going to need a little help. Not bad. There's some zeros happening today, so better than that. You just have to get yourself right and get in the right spots tomorrow. Congratulations. We'll get you a picture with your fish down along the backside, and we'll get those fish back in the bay here this afternoon. Looks like the rain. Hopefully we're able to stay in between these raindrops. I see these clouds. Just a little bit of sun, though, peeking through. Next boat to the stage here is Jared Nelson out of South Dakota. He's got Lloyd Pulfus as his co today. Just a couple of fish, though. Smile.
Hey, it's all right. I mean, I was stressing out all week about catching some unders, so today I was like, let's go get some unders, 22.5 first, and then a 20, and then I was like, oh, it's going to go good, and then I couldn't get any overs, which all week I was getting all overs all week, all the time. So it is what it is. Well, we had fun with Lloyd, and we'll go try tomorrow.
Try it tomorrow. 6 pounds, 3 ounces today. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Do what you can. Yeah, these anglers make the best of plans, but Mother Nature, equipment, all of that will fight them the whole time. And then, of course, you've got the mental game where you're battling some of the best walleye anglers in the country on the National Walleye Tour for big money. This is not, just pocket change for many of these anglers. I don't think it's pocket change for any of the anglers. It's a lot of money on the line for this. The winning pro angler taking home over $100,000 boat, a brand new Ranger 620 with a Mercury 250 Pro XS on the back, and $15,000 for the winning pro and $10,000 for the winning co-angler. Pretty good opportunity for those co-anglers as well. Cody Solberg on the way. Lucas Schrader, his co-angler. 5 fish here. 5 fish locking in there. Scale weight's 24 pounds, 3 ounces, 24.3 on the scale. Fortunately, it'll take one penalty there, one small one, but 24.3 on the scale. I mean, I think you're in the right places. Just got to make the right choices tomorrow. Only small upgrades are really going to end up happening.
Yeah, we left some big ones out there, that's for sure. My aerator on the live well quit working, so decided to come in early just to try and save the fish. So
23.11 is what you'll end up taking for today. 23.11. Congratulations. Yeah, the anglers got to make sure they keep fish alive. They do take a penalty if they've got dead fish, and again, equipment issues can hurt them that way. 29 pounds, 9 ounces, the mark to beat yet. Caden Doris out of Huron, South Dakota. He's got Chuck Nelson with him from Sheboygan Falls, Wisconsin. 5 fish tournament limit for Caden and Chuck. Caden told Chuck last night, we're going to catch a whole bunch of fish. Looks like they caught some pretty decent ones to boot. 25 pounds, 12 ounces, 25-12. Again, sitting in a good spot, That striking distance not too far away, though the gap to actually upgrade is going to get a little bit tighter and a little bit smaller. What do you think? Today go the way you hoped?
Today went great. Chuck was fantastic. We had a really good time. I'll take him again tomorrow if I can. We're not trying to win, probably. We're just trying to get really good points and get out of here. I stumbled pretty hard at Erie, so wasn't chasing the big ones on the lake. But we had a fantastic day, and I'm super happy with the weight. So,
congratulations, man. 25-12. We'll see you on day number 2. Get some photos on the backside. Certainly going to help them in points if they can do that again 2 days in a row. Tony Aloya, Michael Bain coming up here. They got 4 fish here on day number 1. I know it's not the right 4 fish. I know, Tony. Not the right 4 fish you wanted to see on that scale today. 9 pounds, 3 ounces. What do we got to do different tomorrow?
I think we got a new game plan, right? Everything changed since practice, so we'll regroup tonight and go after it tomorrow.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. We'll see you on day number 2, second and final day tomorrow. Take off at 7 a.m. from North Shore Boat Launch in Wells, and we'll bring them all right back here starting at 3 o'clock at Van Cleef Park, Gladstone Marina. Jason Shakurit, your next pro to the stage. He's out of Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Looks like a decent bag with Robert Waslow. Got at least a decent fish sitting on top. Couple good fish sitting on top. Certainly 26 pounds even. Nothing to sneeze at. Again, the decisions on how to upgrade tomorrow is going to be a big one as long as you can keep that bite going.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good day, actually, a really good morning. We had 5 in the box, 2 overs, 3 unders, in probably the first 45 minutes. Called a few times, obviously, throughout the day to get to where we were at, and then made another 10-mile run and had the fish on that I was looking for. We lost it within 2 feet of the boat, and but it's fishing. That happens to everybody, and we'll take it. 26 pounds to start today. Where's my wife at? She's here somewhere. 32nd anniversary today. So.
32nd anniversary. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, love you, honey. I got a bunch of relatives here and friends and family, so appreciate the support from everybody. Appreciate that.
We're getting a little closer to home for you. We're getting even closer for the next one in Oconto. Congratulations, 32 years. That's awesome. Andrew Katowski, your next pro to the stage out of West Bend, Wisconsin. Greg Borst out of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, his co-angler. 5-fish tournament limit. Greg, thank you so much for coming up in the middle of the night last night. I appreciate that. I'm sure Andrew does as well. 21 pounds and 1 ounce, 21-1. Certainly some room for improvement. What was harder today, the unders or overs?
My unders.
Unders. Get the right overs and you struggle with the unders.
Yeah, I've been on great unders all week long, and then today they downsized about 3 inches, so.
That's tough. That's a lot of weight. We'll let you grab those fish, get some photos along the backside, and we'll see you on day number 2. Out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Nitro Pro, Brian Bashore to the stage. He's got John Creer as his co-angler here on day number 1, chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces. Decent bag of fish, certainly one of the right ones sitting on top there. 23 pounds, 3 ounces, a lot of that in that one fish there. Could love to have a big partner like that, huh?
Yeah, he was there. We lost some fish this week. A couple came on button, broke one off, and that's fishing. But John, A-plus net man did he. We broke a net on the first 8-pounder, so grab the second net. Always have 2 nets, which a lot of times I don't. Yeah. And then I pulled one into the net and it came off, but he caught it. So he saved our hiney today.
That's good.
It wasn't as good as practice, obviously. I think a lot of people are saying it. Boat pressure got to him. Tomorrow's probably going to be real tough without the wind, which means it'll probably blow since it's not supposed to. But a hell of a boat ride this morning, that's for sure. But a little nicer coming in, and, man, I thank God for that nitro.
Yeah, this morning was not supposed to be like that, and I had a lot of comments being made that it's just something that I bring along, and it's not me, Brian.
National Wind Tour.
It's National Wind Tour, that's right.
That's W stood for, but it is what it is, and I mean, everybody's out doing it, and 29, there'll probably be some bigger bags coming in. I imagine there's a ton between 20 and 25 pounds. So
there's a lot, yeah.
Everybody's in it, and you can, they're out there. So
and consistency. You have to be able to do it a couple of days.
There's a few less out there now, and I think tomorrow's going to be tough because they scattered pretty quick with the boat pressure, but they're there. It's doable, so everybody's game.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Chris Desjardins out of Ontario. He's fishing with Chet Tevajinski out of Michigan. 3 fish here today. I don't need to remind them. That's too shy of the tournament limit, I'm sure. Chris, what's up, man?
It was a bad day. We had one 4.5-pound mess up. I should have handed the rod over. I had caught the 23 1/4, and an hour later we got another 23 1/4, which I thought was going to be an under, so I should have handed the rod off. So we had to watch it go overboard. But other than that, it just fish weren't where they were this week for me. Have to make some adjustments for tomorrow, I guess.
You can make a big comeback tomorrow. 9 pounds and 1 ounce, 9-1 here on day number 1. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on day number 2.
Thank you.
You bet. Jason Doyen out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. He's coming up here with Tom Samp out of Iowa. 5-fish tournament limit. Another boat in that 23, almost mid-23, 23 pounds, 5 ounces. Not a bad day. I'm sure you've seen better during practice. It sounds like that's kind of the common theme.
I'll tell you what, I'm happy to have 23 pounds today. It was a struggle. We threw back so many 4.5 and 5 pound fish, and all week we were catching a dozen fish over 27, 28 inches, and we seen them again today. They just wouldn't eat. Tomorrow's a different day, but everybody back home from Canada watching, how's it going? Thanks for the support. Appreciate all the comments, and it's awesome to get all the support lately. It's been a fantastic. So thank you very much. Thanks to Escanaba.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Whole nother day to get this done. Jay Cahy out of Wapaton, North Dakota, your next pro. He's got Stephen Amati with him alongside. They got a nice basket of fish here. Another good one up in that mid-25 range. Logging in at 25 pounds, 8 ounces. Again, solid bags. Now you got to make some decisions tomorrow on the water to see, can you upgrade at all?
Yeah, I don't know. I hear everybody's having 25 pounds. We picked away at our bag all day. We caught a lot of fish, but they got really tough towards the end of the day, and there's definitely some stuff changing. So I think tomorrow is going to be a little bit tougher, and if we could do this tomorrow, I'd be happy.
So it was different today than you saw in pre-fishing, or it's becoming different?
It was becoming different. I mean, we had that north and west today, flushing a lot of that cool water in, and it was kind of how I expected it till about 10, 11 o'clock. Then we went hunting for some big upgrades, and we got one. And then it was like, let's run back and pick on them a little bit more. And they were very negative, and we noticed that on like 3 or 4 more spots too. So, there's fronts coming in and out. But all week, that's actually made the bite really good. Practice was super good, but it'll be interesting tomorrow. I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the morning, but I kind of saw the old Big Bay come showing itself this afternoon.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Great job. Eric McCoy is your next pro to the stage out of Algoma, Wisconsin. 5-fish tournament limit. This guy's always a shark up here. He's got Matthew Tenorella as his co. We are going to see 5 fish for 28 pounds, 4 ounces, 28.4, jumping into 4th place right now. 28.4 on the scale, day number 1. Great job. Check out the live leaderboard online, nationalwalleyetour.com. Good-looking fish. Man, I'm glad I am not paying money to try to beat you on this body of water. There's a lot of good fish out there to be had, though, and some anglers able to make that adjustment that it sounds like y'all had to make today.
Yeah, it definitely was a lot different than it was the last few days, but we landed on the right bunch, kind of right as some prime time stuff was coming through. Hopefully we can go back out there and do the same thing again tomorrow and see how it shakes out.
Congratulations, man. Great job. Doing it on a consistent basis. Eric McCoy. He's got that good McCoy pedigree. I'll tell you what, it's been fun to watch him develop as an angler and watch how proud his family is of him as well throughout the years. We thank Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Progressive Insurance, Ranger and Nitro Boats, Garmin, Mercury Marine, TH Marine, Rapala, AFTCO, Gamakatsu, Sunline, and Power Pole for supporting the 2026 National Walleye Tour season. We really thank Visit Escanaba, Delta Area Chamber of Commerce, Great Lakes Sports Fishermen, City of Gladstone, and Terrace Bay Hotel for helping us out with this event as well. Waiting for a few more boats to hit the bump sink before we bring them across. We've got anglers coming in until 4:45 Eastern Time today, 4:45 Eastern Time. It is 4:12 Eastern Time right now. So we've got flight number 6 due in here in just a couple minutes, 4:15, flight number 7 at 4:30, and flight number 8 at 4:45. Did that just to kind of flight them out, push them out a little bit so we have a little bit of room here in the marina in Gladstone and make this as smooth of a transition for all the anglers as possible. Winning pro angler tomorrow afternoon, going to win over $100,000 boat. $101,995 is what that brand new Ranger 620 FS Pro is worth with that 250 Pro XS Mercury on the back, along with $15,000 cash to go on top of that. And the winning co-angler taking home $10,000, the full amount that's up for grabs in this event, over $452,000 for this event on the bays. We have one more qualifying event this season. If you want to try to get in, there may be some spots available on the coast side, certainly spots available on the pro side. You get sign up for the Oconto event. That'll be Green Bay, but it'll be Wisconsin waters only. Shifts a little bit. Certainly going to be a different bite. Obviously, different locations. Not able to fish on the Michigan side, but a totally different bite for these anglers fishing fish south of here in Oconto. City of Oconto is great. Oconto County is going to roll out the red carpet for the anglers. That's the final qualifying event for the National Walleye Tour season here in 2026, and then we'll end up in Garrison, North Dakota for the championship at the end of August with the top 40 pros and top 40 coasts. So it's all coming down to Oconto to decide who will make that. The other part that we're all deciding is who's going to make the 2027 season. That is a qualifying season, or this is a qualifying season for 2027. The National Walleye Tour is going to a qualification process for fishing the NWT. So fishing the 2026 season can get you into 2027 and beyond, and things will get smoothed out as they go through the process over the course of the next number of years with the National Walleye Tour to have a nice chain of being able to work your way up into the National Walleye Tour, whether it's through the coast side or through a Masters Walleye Circuit, and all of that is laid out and will be laid out in the 2027 rules. Much of what you know right now is in the 2026 rules posted online at nationalwaleyetour.com. Dylan Piotr's out of Kaukauna, Wisconsin. He's got 5 fish with Frank. Frank, I know I got it all wrong this morning.
It's all right. Doesn't matter.
What do they got to be? Zetkowski. All right, I'm going to try to remember that. 25-14, another solid bag. Dylan, again, good overs, unders. I mean, you can't even say you got bad unders. It's just they could be just a little bit better.
Absolutely. Half pound, maybe a pound more per each under would be awesome.
It's going to be hard to find all of those right ones tomorrow, but do this again consistently, certainly cashing a check and good points as we go on. 25-14 for you guys. We'll see you on day number 2. Live leaderboard online, nationalwalleyetour.com. 29 pounds, 9 ounces, still the mark to be. 29.9. Brandon Witkowski, Curtis Eichberg. I'm sure even they didn't think they would be sitting at the top of the leaderboard yet today. I think they thought, man, if we got them, maybe everybody else got them too. But congratulations to them so far, our leaders here on day number 1. See if they can do it on 2 days. That co-angler shares the same weight as the pro angler. So tomorrow when the co-angler jumps into a different boat, he'll share that weight. So it is kind of like pulling a lottery ticket. You get a chance to ride with a couple of pros that know what's going on the right bite. You got an opportunity to cash a nice check as a co-angler and learn a ton. I think if you talk to anybody who's had the opportunity to be a co-angler in the National Walleye Tour, the first thing they're going to tell you is, man, I saw and learned so much from the pros that they fish with. And you see all of the nuances in the boats. So many of these guys are type A personalities, these pro anglers. They've got things organized. I will say there's a handful of type B personalities that are just scattered, but you don't see that quite as often. These anglers that have come to this level of the National Walleye Tour, this level of walleye fishing, have done so because they see the nuance. They see the nuance in the patterns that they're fishing. They see the nuance in what they've got to do to develop their gear and the partnerships that they need to work with to make them successful. And that's what the co-angler opportunity is really going to be able to see when you jump in the boat with the National Walleye Tour pros. It's a great opportunity to learn from them, learn a body of water you may know or not know. Maybe you think you know the bay. I don't think you know these bays as well as you probably could if you didn't get a chance to go out with one of these pro anglers. And that happens everywhere we go in the National Walleye Tour. It'll happen for years to come that way. A really unique opportunity in the walleye world as a co-angler for the National Walleye Tour. Happy to be here in Escanaba once again. Been a long time since the National Walleye Tour was here. And happy to be on the bays, as they say here. Mark Bogatka is out of Stratford, Wisconsin. He's the next pro to the stage with 5 fish. He's got Kyle Hyde with him today. Again, these co-anglers will ride with a different pro angler on day number 2, rather. They do fish with a different one each day on the National Walleye Tour. Going to go 19 pounds, 2 ounces, 19.2. Kind of lower end of what we're going to see as far as 5 fish limits, but getting 5 fish in the boats and trying to make the best of it as you can.
Yeah, we just couldn't get that big over. An 8-pounder would have helped us a lot. Maybe tomorrow.
Got to get after it tomorrow. Fish to the final bell, and we'll see you on day number 2, final day here on the bays. Danny, you ready? You're ready. Danny Plouts out of Lake Mills, Wisconsin, your next pro to stage. He's got David Yoder with him out of Ohio. 5 fish tournament limit for Danny and David. 19 pounds, 14 ounces, 19.14. Danny, I know you dealt with all kinds of stuff yesterday, trying to just right yourself and get everything ready to go for today. How do you feel about a basket like that today?
You know, it could have been a lot better. We missed a couple of bites today that would have helped us out. I want to thank Corey Heiser for helping me out yesterday with some technical stuff. So greatly appreciate his help yesterday. But, we went out looking for some fish, and we got the bites, and we just couldn't capitalize on those big bites. So
get the big ones tomorrow? They're sitting out there for you?
Yeah, they're there. We're going to get them tomorrow.
All right, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Great job. Danny Woodkey out of Wisconsin. He's known for finding his way around the bay quite well. 5 fish tournament limit for him. He's got Tim Burr with him here on day number 1. Going to be another one of those mid to high 25s, 25 pounds, 9 ounces, 25.9. Again, not bad. Certainly within striking distance of the top. It's just going to be a matter of the right fish have to hit the boat, and you got to be clean about it. I mean, kind of everything's got to come together in order to upgrade even further than that.
Yeah, it was our under program diet here the last 2 days. Tim was a trooper today. He's got one of them almost 9-pounders in there. We had 4 fish as about 10 minutes ago. I'm 41 years old. I've been coming up here since I was a kid. I actually went back to an old memory about my father. I went to the spot, and we caught our last under with 10 minutes to go, so it was pretty cool.
Congratulations, man. Great job. Yeah, got a fish to the final bell. We'll let you grab those fish, get some pictures, and we'll see you on day number 2. Final bell. You know, you got to stay in it to the last minute. I've been in the tournament world in a variety of places, and there are some guys that just check out. They think they've got what they need. I think it's the anglers that find a way to keep a bait in the water to the very last minute that benefit so often. You get that one last fish. How many times do we hear it? Biggest one came with seconds left to go. Kurt Hansen out of Mayville, North Dakota, your next pro to the stage. He's got 3 fish with Calvin Rose, his co-angler out of Watertown, Wisconsin. 3 fish here today, chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces. Certainly got 1 or 2 of the right ones. Certainly one really nice one, and then another one that's not bad. Missing those unders in there, though. It's 16-2 for today.
Well, we sat back there listening to everybody say that they could get their unders easy, and that's a total opposite.
The larger ones came quick, and the smaller ones just drag on.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's really tough to decide on how much time you're going to spend, really. We spent most of the day going after the big ones, thinking the little ones would be easy, and then ran out of time. So,
well, congratulations, 16-2. We'll see you on day number 2. Hoping to add a little bit more on the final day. I see that smile down there. Chad Schilling out of Akaska, South Dakota. He's coming up. Otto Polfus with him as his co-5-fish tournament limit here today. You see where Bo's sitting at? Does it? It's like the McCoys, right? I mean, they somehow get you. You've taught them so well. Bo's sitting there at the top. Chad, you're sitting at 22 pounds even.
Yeah, it did not go as planned. I've been having a great week. It's just been easy. I didn't have to go nowhere. I stayed right here, and they were finicky today for us. We struggled. I mean, we got rid of a 23 1/4 about a half hour ago for a 24 1/2. So I wasn't even looking at them fish all week. But no, pretty happy to see where Bo's at. Jaden's going to do well. I got to throw out a big thank you to Tyson at the Mercury trailer. He a couple days ago, I just threw a fault code, and he went through it and figured it all out. It looks like he's working on a space shuttle, man. He was trying to explain things to me, and my brain just goes dead because the only thing I can do is fish. And just like when I was in high school, that chemistry, stuff like that, it was like a shot of Novocaine to the brain. And when Tyson was talking, that's what I got. So, but, man, great to be here. I love this place, and we're going to go get them tomorrow.
Congratulations, guys. We'll let you grab those fish, get some photos. We'll see you on day number 2. Lincoln Martin out of Rhinelander, Wisconsin. He's got 3 fish with Jake Semplowski. 3 fish here today. Got 2 nice big ones in there. Probably 1 right under. Needed to fill out the rest of that bag, though. 19 pounds, 8 ounces today, 19.8. Going to give it another crack at it tomorrow. You've had success here in this venue before. Last year fishing an event. I'm sure you were chomping at the bit to get back over here.
Yeah, last year the unders came easy. We got really good slots, like 22 1/2 for all 6, I think. And we fished most of the day for slots, and they were just finicky. I don't know if I've ever casted at so many fish, and now I got in a bite, honestly. But yeah.
We'll see.
We got a couple big ones, so that was nice.
Absolutely. A couple real nice ones in there. We'll see you on day number 2. We'll let you get them pictures on the backside of the trailer, and we'll send those fish back into the bay here this afternoon. Roy Vivian is out of McFarland, Wisconsin. He's got 3 fish with Kristen Myers out of Caledonia, Wisconsin. 3 fish here today. Though, certainly, if you were to ask Roy and Kristen, it's probably not the 3 fish they were dreaming about last night. 10 pounds and 11 ounces, 10-11 for day number 1.
Yeah, it didn't go as planned. I made a rookie mistake. Kristen bailed me out over there. She's fantastic. You know, I had really high hopes, had a great thing going, but, you know, I learned from it. But I guarantee you, Melissa and the Bandits still love me. Hi, Melissa.
Congratulations. We'll see you on day number 2. Rolling right on through here this afternoon. Brian Bjorkman out of Fargo, North Dakota. Drew Abrahamson, his co-angler, they got a 5-fish tournament limit. Another bag, I think, in that mid-20s, 24 pounds, 4 ounces, 24.4. Same game as most of the others. See a change in today?
You know, it's a start. The fish are pretty negative here this morning right off the bat. It took them a little while to heat up a little bit. You know, I don't know what was going on. They were all on the bottom, and it was tough to get them to bite. Actually, my first few fish came off the bottom. So, I don't know. Same game plan tomorrow. We're going to go out. The right fish are there. It's just a matter of getting them to go. I know I had some pinned up here today that would have made a difference. We were just looking for 2 solid overs, but ended up running a lot of biofuel through the boat here. We put a lot of miles on, and I was a little uncertain if I was going to get in on time, but so I'm glad we made it. We had the Ranger really ripping.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Good luck. Out of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, Tommy Kimos, your next pro to the stage. He's got Ashley Just fishing with him here on day number 1. These co's finding themselves in a different boat on day number 2. Tommy and Ashley putting together 22 pounds, 4 ounces, 22.4. Got a couple of the right overs in there. Unders could be better, I suppose.
Yeah, the unders got a little bit small for me today, but you know what? It was a good start. You know, there's just so many fish in this system now. It's unbelievable. But, no, we had a good day. Put a bunch of miles on. Caught a fair amount of fish. Just didn't really run into the right one. So, but that's a good start. I'm happy with it.
When you were pre-fishing during the week, is it different than we were pre-fishing, I suppose, is what I'm getting at?
Well, I mean, every time the wind blows hard like this, it shifts stuff around. That water temp moves, and this whole bay is real dynamic in that sense. So and we've got the alewives thinking about moving it here anytime. So that stuff is all in the back of your mind. So a couple of the areas that I was really hoping to fish in this tournament, I wrote off because I just felt like they were going to be too cold. Some of my favorite places to fish here, but hopefully I don't find out that was a bad move. But had a nice surprise when I got off the water. My wife Heidi and daughter Sophia are here, so pretty cool deal.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Thanks. Drew Schutz is coming up. He's from Pierce, South Dakota. He's got 5 fish. Michael George out of Ohio is his co here on day number 1. Another basket likely in that mid-20s range. 25 pounds, 11 ounces, 25-11. Going to be a ton of you guys just within ounces of each other. And it's going to end up being the same game tomorrow. You guys obviously have found some similar fish. Need to upgrade one or the other, either those overs or unders.
Yeah, we started off this morning. We got our sod fish in probably 2-3 hours, and then we moved to a big fish spot, and all of a sudden they clicked, and we went bam, bam, and we probably caught a couple that we tossed back, and then we actually lost a pretty good one right at the boat that I probably horsed a little bit too much, and most likely would have given us a few more pounds, but that's the way it goes, and we'll try to bring in a little bit bigger bag tomorrow.
Congratulations, guys. 25-11. We'll see you on day number 2. Alex Reslock out of North Dakota, your next pro. He's got Greg Ballering with him, and they got 5 fish to set on the scale here today. 5 fish tournament limit, certainly the start. Can upgrade from here, though. 22 pounds, 14 ounces, 22-14. I see some of those unders in there. Probably not what you wanted to put in the basket today.
Yeah, we kind of went out. Our unders, we started on those today, and they weren't really there to start. So we caught a couple smaller ones, and then we ran for overs. It took us about, I don't know, we went on a run to get them, but once we got there, it took us probably a half hour to get 2, and it's just like, we need unders more important right now than the big overs. So we ran around. We got a couple of good upgrades on those, but then it kind of petered out after that. So
it's amazing. You think about those 2 large fish, and yeah, you need those 2 large ones. You need the unders to even sniff a check here.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Got to have the right fish in the right places. Paul Fallaw is on the way. He's from McHenry, Illinois. He's got a couple of fish with Joel Nickel out of Wisconsin. 2 fish, certainly 2 of the right fish, just missing those unders to go along with them. 2 fish here today at 12 pounds, 8 ounces, 12.8 for your day 1 weight. Got to fill it out with those other 3 on day number 2. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on the second and final day here on the bays. Great to be here. Big Bay and Little Bay anglers able to fish both. Got to stay in those Michigan waters. Giannis Manglis out of Latvia. He's coming up here. He's got Garrett Greer with him today. 29.9 is the weight we're chasing. Giannis, yeah. 19 pounds, 1 ounce, 19 pounds and an ounce today.
Well, we lost the big ones today, so it is what it is. We just didn't find any more big ones, so.
Grind after it tomorrow, man. Things changing for you here this week?
Yeah, well, it was better, much better before. So, but today the weather kicked ass, so I think tomorrow we'll kick ass, so.
Tomorrow you'll get them. Congratulations, guys. We'll let you grab those fish, get some photos down here. Thanks so much. Jaden Wendell out of Valley City, North Dakota. He's got 5 fish. Ryan's with him. Jaden, looks like a good basket of fish. We're chasing 29 pounds, 9 ounces. 29.9 is the mark to beat. No longer, it's 29 pounds, 12 ounces. Your new leaders. Hold up those fish, guys. At least a couple of them. New leaders at 29 pounds, 12 ounces, 29.12. New leaders as we get towards the end of the day today here on the bays. Some anglers certainly with the right plan. Fish coming in the right spots at the right time. We'll let you get let him grab the fish. I'm going to talk to you here for a second, Jaden. What do you think, man? You're leading this.
Oh, it's a pretty good feeling. Fun day. We had those big ones, I think, within about 10 minutes, and then it let us focus on our slots so we could get really good slots, and I think that was the key to today. Hopefully we can do it again tomorrow. We'll see how she goes.
Yeah, have you seen stuff like this during the week? Was this something you were able to capitalize on, what you learned about?
Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. My teammate Bo, he found this area and we both fished it today, and I think we got our big ones fairly quick today, so it was pretty good.
Bo's up there and there. Well, congratulations, guys. We'll let you get some pictures down there. I'm sure the television camera's going to want to talk to you and see how things have gone today, and we'll probably be jumping in the boat with you following along tomorrow. Dawson Bastian, your next pro to the stage out of Campbellsport, Wisconsin. David Thompson, his co-angler, here today. Seen a lot of Dawson this year, fishing a lot of different events all over the place. Didn't get quite as much pre-fishing time as you were initially intending to up here, but a chance to get 22 pounds, 6 ounces on the scale day one. An opportunity to upgrade on day number 2, man. We'll see you on the final day here in Gladstone. We'll weigh in tomorrow afternoon right here at Van Cleef Park, once again, starting at 3 o'clock with 3 fish. James Hardesty out of Bayfield, Colorado. Wayne Gorski, his co-angler here on day number 1. 3 fish here today. Couple of decent overs. Certainly missing all of the all unders but one. 14 pounds, 3 ounces, 14.3. Some work to do on day number 2.
Yeah, we started the day off by breaking off an easy 10, 11 pounder right at the boat, right before the net. So that was rough, but had a great co-angler. Made a long run, broke some stuff today, but that's all right. Had 3 unders come off in our under spot, so we'll get them tomorrow for sure.
Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on day number 2. Thanks so much. Josh Lund out of Elk River, Minnesota. He's the next one up with 5 fish. Greg Fisher, his co-angler. Again, these co's finding themselves in a different boat on day number 2. This should be a good basket of fish, putting them in a good spot, probably top 7 or 8. So 27 pounds even. 27 pounds even. Hold a couple of fish there, guys. Great job. That's a good-looking basket of fish. Certainly, if you can stay consistent with a weight like that for a couple of days, not only good points, a nice check, and who knows, depending on what else happens on the water, an opportunity to win the boat and the big trophies. Josh, it's got to feel pretty good, man.
It feels good. You know, my goal this year was 5 fish every day, at all the tournaments. It's been going good so far. And one of these times we're going to hit it good, and we just got on the right fish at the right time. So, was
this what you saw during pre-fishing? Is this the consistency you can keep up?
I think so. We had a little bit of surprises. You know, I thought I had some little bit better unders. They kind of moved, but we still found a couple decent ones and got the nice big 28 at the end. So it was a fun day.
Congratulations, man. Great job. We'll see you on day number 2. Benjamin Teets out of West Fargo, North Dakota. He's coming up with 5 fish. Dana Dowler, his co-angler. Another good basket of fish being set on the scale here. Yeah, another good basket. Probably put him in about 5th or 6th place. 28 pounds, 4 ounces, 28.4. Guys, get an opportunity. Hold up some fish, showing the camera, showing the crowd here at Van Cleef Park in Gladstone, Michigan for the 2026 Bass Pro Shops Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. Great-looking fish, Ben. This was the plan all along, I suppose.
It was. You know, we had a great pre-fish. You know, we didn't get to put the miles on we wanted to today with the weather, but it panned out. We hit a couple key areas. Started off slow, made a couple good adjustments, and it worked out.
It's getting tighter and tighter at the top with those weights. It's going to be all a matter of decision-making tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, we'll see what weather. It seems to be changing every day, and we'll just kind of go take a look at what it's going to do tomorrow and make our best guess at it and go try again.
Get some sleep tonight. We'll see you on date number 2. Mike Dorst out of Madison, South Dakota, your next pro. He's got 5 fish. Chris Bennett from Wyowega, Wisconsin, his co-angler. 5 fish here today for Mike and Chris. Day number 1 of 2 days here on the bays. Going to be 18 pounds and 6 ounces, 18.6. Certainly an opportunity to improve on day 2.
Yeah, we're about a quarter inch away of weighing a giant bag. We had 3 of them just barely touching 23 inches, and we ended up weighing some rats instead. So it was a fun day, a lot of fun. Chris is amazing.
He caught a lot of fish. We both caught fish. He netted, I netted. We never screwed too much up except for fish were too big. So it was a good day.
Congratulations, guys. We'll let you get some pictures with those on the back side of the trailer, and we will see you on day number 2. Mark Kortz out of Harris, Minnesota, your next pro to the stage. He's coming up with Alan Schlenker. 5 fish to show off here on day number 1. 5 fish, certainly the start. Going to be high 22, 14 for you today. There's bigger fish out there to be had. They got to come at the right times and in the right places. But what did you see this week, and was this kind of what you were expecting today?
No, it wasn't. You know what I've come up, though? I've come with the conclusion that the weatherman up here is drunk all the time because he hasn't got nothing right this week whatsoever. Honestly, no, it was a good day. We caught a lot of fish. Just didn't get those right bites, and that's the key. We had some nice slots today, but getting those 2 big overs is definitely the key.
It's amazing how, obviously every boat is different. You got some guys that, man, I couldn't catch anything other than 14.5-inch fish or whatever it may be, and then others where the struggle. Do you feel like you were in the same places those overs were caught?
I do. And I want to say a huge shout-out to the Walleye Club here. These guys do a wonderful job with this fishery. This is probably one of the premier fisheries wherever we go. It's fun to come up here, catch a ton of fish, so it's a lot of fun to be in Escanaba, and the people here are great. Yeah, I'm definitely in the right area. I mean, I've caught them all week long. They're there. You just got to run over the right pack and get them to bite.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Max Wilson out of Campbellsport, Wisconsin, your next pro. He's with Michael back in here on day number 1. 5 fish tournament limit. Jason, 29 pounds, 12 ounces now. 5 fish here today. Looks like we'll have some room for improvement on the scale tomorrow. 28 pounds and 8 ounces, 28.8 for day number 1, Max.
Yeah, definitely not the day we needed. But
20 pounds, 8 ounces. Sorry. Yeah. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. Yeah, 20 pounds, 8 ounces.
No, it was one of those days. I made a really big swing in the morning, tried to hit a home run. Got all the way there, and the water dropped to like 10 degrees overnight. So, it just wasn't my day, so I wasted about an hour and a half doing that and kind of went into scramble mode, and we were able to get some fish. But, I'm not upset about today. Little man's here, but I did my best, and I caught what I caught. It's one of those things. But with 2027 coming, I would like to propose a rule change for next year. Anytime a tournament director mentions weather at the meeting, I feel like he should be waxed like the 40-year-old virgin or beat something, because that weather was not nice today, Jeff. Don't ever say that.
You're right. I got to stop talking about it. Congratulations, man. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. Whatever I say on stage, don't listen to. Okay? It's what the computer says. 20, we don't. I like it. That's all good. Travis Pisaric is your next pro to the stage. 5 fish tournament limit for them. Diane Scott alongside of him. 5 fish here today. Decent basket of fish. Again, a lot of baskets in this 25, 24, 26-pound range. 26 pounds, 3 ounces, again, within striking range. A great opportunity. Hold up some good fish here. 26.3. Got some room to roam there. 29 pounds, 12 ounces, the mark to beat. But certainly some good-looking fish. Travis, going to do it again tomorrow?
We'll see. Just took all day to get them, with the wind switches and just repositioning. But they're still out there, still around. Lots of fish out there. It's a ball. So we'll play tomorrow by ear.
Congratulations, guys. Great job. Get some photos along the backside. We'll see you on day number 2. Final flight of anglers in to the bay here in just a couple of minutes. Flight number 8 doing at 4:45 Eastern. 29 pounds, 12 ounces, still the mark to beat. And we got Dusty Menke out of Walker, Minnesota, your next pro to the stage with a 5-fish tournament limit. Looks like a decent basket going to hit the scale. Once again, Steven DeBauk with him. Is it DeBauk? Yeah. DeBauk, all right. Decent basket, but certainly opportunities to grow here tomorrow. 22 pounds, 12 ounces, 22.12. We've seen smaller 5-fish baskets. We've seen larger. Which ones did you struggle on today, the overs or the unders?
We had beautiful unders. Our overs are not big. So they were big there in practice, but they shrunk and got skinny. But no, we left there, and we probably should have stayed. And you know what? It was a fun day. Steve, we had a good time. So looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow.
Congratulations, guys. Get some photos on the backside. We'll see you on day number 2. Anglers able to bring their 5 best walleyes from the bays. They got to stay in the Michigan waters, over 15 inches, and only 2 over 23. That's 1 per angler, so that's why we talk about the overs and the unders. You really got to put it together, a decent bag of fish to make it count. 5 pounds, 2 ounces, 5'2", Chuck. I know that's not the day you wanted, you and Greg.
Nope, I was in the harbor this morning and went to deploy my trolling motor and broke the latch hitch on it, so I had no forward facing, nothing today, so we had to kind of old school it, and that's what we ended up with.
5-pound fish, old school in it. Congratulations, making the best of it today. We'll see you on day number 2, get that stuff fixed, and we'll see you out on the water tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., taking off from the North Shore Boat Launch in Wells. Corey Springle out of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, your next pro to the stage. Ryan Moe out of Apple Valley, Minnesota, his co-angler. 5-fish tournament limit here today. Certainly got 1 or 2 of the really nice ones. It's the unders, it looks like, in this basket that could be improved. 25 pounds, 3 ounces. Not a small basket. But, Ryan, do you mind grabbing that one? 25 pounds, 3 ounces. Is it the unders that got you today?
Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time on them, and everyone I got was so skinny, or I don't know. I was being stubborn today and not fishing good and trying to make things happen, and then I finally went and what I should have did a long time ago. But, yeah, it's Bay de Noc. I mean, it's fun. This is honestly where I made my career at with all the wins I had up here, and I love coming back up here. I just don't get here enough.
25-3, I mean, you're certainly within distance, and everybody's got to kind of do the same thing. With things changing tomorrow, do you feel confident you can go back out and get at least 25?
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty confident about that. There was a lot that changed today. I mean, it's fished real small today in a lot of areas, but it's going to be even worse tomorrow, and especially when the wind calms down. The wind is always good here. As rough as it gets, it really helps fishing.
Well, congratulations on 25. We will see you on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. at North Shore. Sam Ernest, your next pro to the stage. He's got Bo Connor with him as his These co-anglers find themselves in a different boat on day number 2, 5-fish tournament limit. A couple nice overs there. Unders can be improved upon. Even one of the overs certainly can be improved upon, too. 19 pounds, 9 ounces, 19.9. Room to grow tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. We just had a tough time getting our overs today, but hopefully tomorrow goes a little better.
Congratulations on what you got, though. A lot of anglers just putting boats on trailers today. We'll see what it all shakes out to be. Check out our live leaderboard online at nationalwalleyetour.com and follow along tomorrow afternoon as well. Andy Travis out of Youngsville, Pennsylvania. Cody Hubbard, his co-angler, out of Cadott, Wisconsin. 5-fish tournament limit, though I know this is not the 5-fish Andy wanted to put on the scale today. We're going to be 11 pounds and 1 ounce, man. Missing the overs, I suppose.
Yeah, all week it was where are the unders at, and then tournament comes and, well, there's the unders. And we left our primary spot and tried to go to our next big fish spot, and every spot we went, the water temperature just was way too cold, and that's how it went.
Kind of became a free fishing day, I suppose. Well, we'll see you on day number 2, see if we can improve from there on the final day. Isaac Lockich out of Richfield, Wisconsin. He's got 5 fish. Tim Immel is his co-angler, chasing 29 pounds, 12 ounces, 29.12. Going to have 20. Won't stop moving. It's got the nitro live well, so they're alive. 25 pounds, 6 ounces, 25.6. Another boat in that range. You guys are all so tight there in that 25 to 27 pound range. It's going to be pretty interesting how you all shake out tomorrow, because the right decisions have to be made for anybody to move.
Yeah, this morning it seemed like everything kind of held intact for the morning, but by about 10:30, 11 o'clock, stuff was starting to change. So, a lot of guys were running around today, a lot of guys scrambling, trying to figure stuff out. I did the same. I checked a lot of water today. We went pre-fishing pretty early. We had that bag by about 11 o'clock, and then we started looking for big ones. Just never ran into them today, but This is Green Bay. There's 12, 13 pounders out there. So, 2 swings of the bat and you can be right back in this thing in no time. So, yeah, I feel great about it, honestly. It worked out, better than I thought. My scale's light in the boat, so I'm really happy right now.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you on day number 2. Dwayne Jelm is your next pro to the stage out of Pierce, South Dakota. He's got Lance Klisch with him. 5-fish tournament limit. Couple of the right ones in here. Going to set themselves up well. We're chasing 29-12. Won't quite get there, but 28 pounds, 5 ounces, 28.5. Hold up a couple fish. 28 pounds, 5 ounces for Dewey and Lance here on day number 1 on the bays. Great-looking fish. Excellent job, Lance. If you don't mind grabbing those fish, sliding down, we'll get some pictures. Dewey, feel good about that?
Yeah, I feel great about that. It was a really fun day. I actually went to school with Lance in high school, so I got to fish with an old buddy. I haven't fished with him probably in 20 years. We had a lot of fun out there today. We didn't see that many big fish, but we did make it count when we seen them. So it was a fun day, but we did the same thing as what Isaac was just talking about. We ran around and checked a lot of stuff for tomorrow. And honestly, there's a lot of stuff that's pretty blank. So, but we did find one cool thing at the end of the day, and I'm excited to get out there for tomorrow.
It's going to be a matter of who can be consistent. When you've got changes like that, they say the wind is going to disappear. I don't know I can trust him at all, but we'll see what happens. If it does change a lot of game plans.
Yeah, honestly, everybody complains about the wind out here in Green Bay, which I'm the same. I hate the wind, but it makes them bite that much better out here. So a little wind is fine. 20, 30 mile an hour wind can stay away, but a little wind is good.
Congratulations, man. We'll see what you do tomorrow on the final day. Lance Kriske out of Bozeman, Montana. Brian Drydall with him. 5-fish tournament limit. Couple of the right ones in this basket as well, setting them right in the same position many of the other anglers are in. 25 pounds, 6 ounces, 25.6 here on day number 1. Do it again tomorrow, and you might cash a check, although you're all pushing each other down further and further down the list here at 25.6. We'll see you on day number 2 and see what it looks like. 5 fish for Randy Hummel out of Windham, Minnesota. Your next pro, he's got Derek Mentley out of Fort Pierce, South Dakota, alongside. I got it right this morning and here. I'll never forget again, by the way. Congratulations, guys. 20 pounds, 14 ounces, 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Could improve on the unders, maybe even one of the overs as well, but an opportunity to do so tomorrow on the final day here on the base. Congratulations. Gary Maher out of Menoken, North Dakota, your next pro to the stage. 5 fish for him and Derek Gilbert, his co-angler on day 1. 5 fish, though not quite what Gary was looking to put in the live well here today of that Ranger. 13 pounds, 7 ounces. Missing those big overs in there.
Just couldn't catch one today.
Just couldn't catch them. Did you see them during pre-fishing?
We had them pretty good, but just couldn't get them to bite today.
Get them tomorrow. There's another day. These guys got to do it again too. So good luck. David Hosington out of Warren, Pennsylvania, your next pro with Jeremy Manning, his co-angler on day 1. These co-anglers will find themselves in a different boat on day number 2. Another boat right in the mix. 24 pounds, 8 ounces, 24.8. Was it the overs or unders today that gave you trouble, or did everything seem easy?
Everything was hard. I struggled so bad today. Super happy with this. Jeremy was awesome on the boat. I was a party pooper all day long. But I'm really thankful for these. It was tough.
Congratulations, man. 24.8. You get them tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you on the stage on the final day here in Gladstone. We'll start the weigh-in tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock. And I hope you all can join us. We're chasing 29 pounds, 12 ounces. Jaden Wendell and Ryan Fried, your leaders with 29.12. Brandon Witkowski and Curtis Eichberg with 29.9. And Bo Schilling and Daniel Wolf with 29 even. 1 fish here today for Bo Hillius and Ben Spricks. Last call, anglers, get your fish up to the bump sink. Last call. If you are waiting to weigh, now is your opportunity. We're rounding out this day number 1. 1 fish today for 4 pounds, 5 ounces, 4-5 for Bo and Ben here on day number 1. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on day number 2. Anglers from all over the walleye world. One more to come. One more boat. Still 29-12, the mark to beat. We thank Bass Pro and Cabela's, Progressive Insurance, Ranger, and Nitro Boats. Garmin, Mercury Marine, TH Marine, Rapala, APCO, Gamakatsu, Sunline, Power Pole, and visit Escanaba, Delta Area Chamber of Commerce, Great Lakes Sport Fishermen, City of Gladstone, and Terrace Bay Hotel for bringing us in to the area. Tomorrow morning, we'll take off at 7 o'clock. We'll be at North Shore Boat Launch. You're more than welcome to join us out there. They got a couple of docks they use there for fishing platforms that they use. We take off right in front of that. It's a great view. We're also going to be broadcasting that live tomorrow morning. So if you want to just sit back in your warm house or car or work or wherever you're at tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., you can join us that way, or you can come hang out with us. Tomorrow afternoon, be right back here at Van Cleef Park for the final weigh-in of the 2026 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour, presented by Progressive here in the Escanaba and Gladstone area. One more boat to weigh. Joe Artem out of Duluth, Minnesota, and James Jones out of Wilmot, Minnesota. 2 fish here today. These 2 fish got to be 29 pounds, 12 ounces to take the lead. We will be just shy of that 29-12 by a bunch. 3 pounds, 13 ounces, 313, couple of fish on the scale. What do we got to do tomorrow, besides catch a few more fish?
Well, we're definitely not going where we went today. I mean, just an amazing fishery. We've had 10 days of just amazing fishing up here. Our baskets have been large, and, it's tournament time. So things change. You got to adjust. We covered the lake today, and I really had a great co today, James. I mean, he just was ready to fish all day long, and unfortunately, the big fish didn't go, and then we were trying to scratch out a limit. So we got 2, and we left a bunch out there.
Seed for tomorrow. Congratulations. Thanks so much, guys. 313. We'll see you on day number 2. That will do it here for day number 1. 29-12, the mark to beat for day number 2. We look forward to rounding this out as the winning pro takes home a $100,000 boat, $15,000 cash. Winning co taking home $10,000. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for takeoff for the 2026 Bass Pro Shops Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive.
Happy memories just come easier on the water. Our founder, Johnny Morris, and his dad knew this firsthand. They created a boat that was more affordable. Tracker, the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats powered by Mercury. Proudly built in Missouri and sold factory direct at Bass Pro Shops and select dealers. For as little as $5 a day, you can own a brand new Tracker and make lifelong memories of your own. Bass Pro Shops, voted America's best outdoor retailer. Save even more and support conservation when you join the club.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
Okay, now that you've bundled your boat and RV with your home and auto, you're ready to hit the open road.
Ooh, or set sail on your next adventure.
Tomato, tomato. And because you save time and money, you could just go where the road takes you.
Ooh, nothing but smooth sailing.
Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater.
Jamie.
Stop.
Okay, looks like we're in ship shape. Yarr, shiver me timbers.
That's an impression of a pirate.
Boat.
Nitro, a rush of tournament adrenaline. Nitro, the choice of champion, where performance meets play. Nitro, a big water beast, a pure fishing machine. Nitro, release the champion within.
We do the impossible.
take off like a rocket, fly across water. We hunt monsters, armed with only rod and reel. We stay silent as a ghost and outduel the others, be they fish or foe. We chase the extraordinary, and that is why Mercury means more.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Happy memories just come easier on the water. Our founder, Johnny Morris, and his dad knew this firsthand. They created a boat that's more affordable. Tracker, the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats powered by Mercury. Proudly built in Missouri and sold factory direct at Bass Pro Shops and select dealers. For as little as $5 a day, you can own a brand new Tracker and make lifelong memories of your own. Bass Pro Shops, voted America's best outdoor retailer. Save even more and support conservation when you join the club.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
Okay, now that you've bundled your boat and RV with your home and auto, you're ready to hit the open road.
Ooh, or set sail on your next adventure.
Tomato, tomato. And because you save time and money, you could just go where the road takes you.
Ooh, nothing but smooth sailing.
Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater.
Jamie.
Stop.
Okay, looks like we're in ship shape. Yarr, shiver me timbers.
That's an impression of a pirate.
Boat.
Nitro, a rush of tournament adrenaline. Nitro, the choice of champion, where performance meets play. Nitro, a big water beast, a pure fishing machine. Nitro, release the champion within.
Things you let me see. Things you let me see.
At Beat Down Outdoors, we know you depend on your gear to hold up in any condition. We built for that. We test for that. In fact, we pride ourselves in that. Because we know when the time comes to test your gear, you aren't going to take it easy, so we won't. We build premium, made-in-the-USA products that you can rely on in the moments when your equipment should be the last thing on your mind.
Welcome to Minnow King. How can I help you?
Everything looks good. I'm friggin' starving, man. Been spawning all morning.
Ugh, TMI, bro. What do you want?
I'll take a Crush City freeloader and gizzard shad.
Anything to drink.
Water.
Pull ahead, please. Welcome to Minnow King.
We're gonna have what he's having. Yeah, throw me in a Ned BLT, too.
Pull ahead, please.
Calm down. Quit feeding so much.
Hey, man, I'm trying to, man.
If you overfeed him, he's gonna hide under a log.
Born in Japan, using technology, innovation, and precision, Sunline produces the widest selection of fishing lines at the most technologically advanced line factory in the world. Manufactured at the strictest tolerances to produce victories at the highest levels of tournament bass fishing. From household names like Christie, Swindle, and Cruz, to young guns like Cook, Logan, New, and Welcher, they all trust Sunline to take them to the top of the leaderboard. Choose the line that will give you the strength to guarantee your confidence. Sunline.